Of course she is.
She's got me wrapped around her pinky toe. I mean, if that's the smallest toe, it's that easy for her.
Yeah.
You're
going to be like that for the next 21 years, believe me.
Oh, are you kidding? It doesn't stop at 21,
forever.
David.
Forever.
Yes, forever is correct.
At least.
Maybe I'll even post a picture. I'm looking at a picture of her right now. Maybe I'll post a picture after the interview for the fans to see.
Oh, that'll be nice.
I'll have to ask my wife. Yeah, she looks. Man, she's crazy. She's got big blue eyes. She's very fair. Nothing like me. She's totally got my wife's complexion. She's got the Irish side. Although I will say she does have my expressions. I'm very proud of.
You trained her.
Yes.
Now, do you speak Spanish or anything like that? Because I know that you're...
Como no.
Oh, okay.
And I told my parents that they need to speak Spanish to her because it's very important. Because that's another thing. With where we're at. I mean, people.
Yes.
It's becoming kind of a bilingual culture. Especially in South Florida. I mean, my parents live in this area called Key Biscayne, and when you're there, nobody speaks English. You go to the Winn-Dixie, and they're like, because my wife doesn't speak Spanish, and she'll just try to speak English to maybe be ordering, some ham from the deli, and they won't respond to her in English. And she's like, no, I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, it's tough.
I know.
It's tough down here. When you're in Miami, it's like South America. It's funny because we live in Fort Lauderdale. Because her family's from Fort Lauderdale, but my family's in Miami, so we go back and forth a lot. But it's completely two different worlds. It's two different worlds. There's a lot of Bostonians up here, a lot of Northeasterners, and so that was with everything going on in Boston, it was kind of a lot of people kind of could relate to it on a heavy level. But yeah, where we're at is it's quite different from Miami, and it's been kind of an adjustment, because I haven't lived down here in 13 years. I've been, I moved away from my family when I was 18, and started my career, and so it's been good. This baby has brought us so many gifts, from work to to all my children coming back, to just immense amount of happiness. So we're very blessed, very happy.
As long as she's happy and healthy, that's all you can ask for.
Yes,
that's true.
And we're gonna start with solid foods, I think, tonight. So let's see how that goes.
Ooh.
I know.
Well, hopefully it's something she likes and she doesn't spit it back at you.
I was like that. I was a terrible baby. I think my wife's kind of, in the back of her head, she's kind of worried about that because I was like, my parents used to call me Pavarotti because I would cry at the drop of a dime.
Oh,
it was like, yeah, I was terrible. Terrible. I always wanted attention. Always screaming.
Picky eater at all?
No, terrible eater. And they would keep me there. I would do the weirdest. I would stick. I don't know. I would stick chicken bones in the drawers of the bathroom, I think, and I would put food in my pockets so my parents thought I ate it when they weren't looking. It was weird. And then I'd wait. They'd be like, "What's that smell coming from Jordi's room?" It'd be rice and beans coming out of shoes and whatnot.
Oh,
very, very strange. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an interesting kid. I have quite the imagination. But what's funny is, I really, truly, listen, if I was hungry, wouldn't you think I'd eat? Isn't that how it works? If you're hungry, you eat. You're not, don't eat. Eat later. Right. You're not going to die. I'm not going to starve myself. But my parents, old school mentality, they're you have to eat.
Oh, yeah.
And it was always very dramatic with me at the dinner table. Always.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Are you like that now?
No, I'm the opposite. Like, I have a very strict kind of diet regimen. I have, I'm so funny because when, my wife eats whatever she wants. She loves, like, her favorite thing to eat is mashed potatoes, and I really try to stay away from carbs, but my new obsession is this thing called the NutriBullet. And it's you know what it is? It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nuts. So I'm making like these NutriBlasts like once a day, like these green drinks, which I love, and my wife just takes a look at it and she's like, I don't know what you're doing. You're disgusting. You're grossing me out. And I'm like, babe, it's so good for you. It makes you feel. She's like, I don't care. That's wrong. Like, I'm putting like kale in there and bananas and these powders and concoctions, and I'm eating them, and I have I'm an eater. I definitely eat. I'm pretty disciplined. I could even be more disciplined, but unless it's like, I read in a storyline, like I got to take my shirt off, or I have,
right.
If I have like a week, I'll usually just turn everything to the max level, and I'll really just diet and train pretty hard.
What's your exercise regimen?
Well, I try to do yoga 3 times a week, and I lift the other days, and I'm nuts. And I run. Anything. I try to work out every day. But unfortunately, I might even work out today. We put the baby down around 8:30, and then I'll have some time. But, I try, if I can, once a day, and unfortunately the last couple of days I got a cold. I think Riley got me sick. My wife, she had it, the baby had it, then my wife had it, and I was like so proud of myself. I was like, these NutriBlasts. You see, babe, that's why I drink this stuff. I'm not going to get sick, you see? I woke up like 2 days ago, and I was like, damn, I feel it. I'm sick. I'm sick. It happened.
Well, let me tell you, when you have children and once they start school, be ready to be sick all the time, no matter if you're near them or not.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like being sick. I don't like feeling like 100%. I do not like it. I hate it. But I've been taking what's this stuff, like homeopathic medicine, and I don't even tell my dad, because my dad's like, well, you got to get on antibiotics. I'm like, no way. I don't want antibiotics. I just want to, I don't touch that stuff. So I just take, hopefully I'll keep this medicine, will do something. And then I have this grand idea that I'll sweat it out. So I'll work out tonight, and then I'll just sweat it out of my system. So let's see. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Well, let us know how that goes.
I will. I'll keep you posted. I'll tweet something saying how I'm doing the next day tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I hope you feel better. I mean, nobody likes being sick, and definitely we don't like taking a lot of medications. At least I don't. So, although my life revolves around it now.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm hoping you'll feel better, and I don't know. Do you do anything physical to make yourself feel better?
I can't. I have fibromyalgia, and I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I have several other things. And so with fibromyalgia, it's the complete opposite, because my brother was always telling me, work out, because he works out all the time. Work out, you'll feel good. Get your bones moving, get your muscles moving. But that's the opposite for people with fibro. If you do too much, even if you feel like you're having a good day with less pain, you're going to end up in that bed for at least a week with a lot more pain if you press.
What about swimming? Can you swim?
You know what? I don't know. Nobody's ever said anything about that.
My dad, because my dad's a pain specialist. My dad and my brother, they deal with people who have arthritis, and I'm sure fibromyalgia, however you pronounce it, but they deal with people with chronic pain. And he says the best thing to do, best exercise for anything, is to swim. You don't impact any of your joints. The water's a very safe place. You won't put a lot of strain. You're not really overstraining anything. So I don't know. Maybe ask your doctor.
Yeah, I have a rheumatoid arthritis or a rheumatoid appointment coming up, so I'll ask the doctor because nobody's ever mentioned that before. And
well, there you go. Maybe I have the solution to everything.
There you go.
I hope so.
Where were you 2.5 years ago?
I'm sorry, Pam. I'm sorry. They should have brought me on All My Children then. What were they thinking? Or was that when I was brought on? Has it been 2.5 years?
Gosh, yeah, it's been. It's like I seen somebody tweet the other day. It's been 17 months since it's been gone. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's been forever, but it actually feels like yesterday since watching the first episode of All My Children now. You know, it just brings everything back, and you know, and it helps people like me, the people that are housebound most of the time.
What's that, David? What's that?
Pam, tell him why it feels like yesterday for you.
Why?
Remember what you said? You didn't watch the last 2 weeks?
Oh, no, I didn't. I did not watch the last few weeks of All My Children and One Life to Live because it was too hard. I was too depressed. I'd watch an episode and break down crying. I did see the last episode of One Life to Live because I went to the viewing party that they had here in Chicago. And that morning, Erica Slezak was on, I believe, The View, and I started watching a few minutes of it and just started bawling, and I couldn't. I had to shut it off.
There you go. That's a real fan. That's incredible. That goes to show the kind of, it's crazy. The kind of impact the show has is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It is.
Yeah. And as fans, we follow you to, you know, other projects as well. You know, once we fall in love with you guys, then that's it. You're on to another project, like you just said. You're doing the Glades. I've never watched
I'll be doing
that.
the Glades. It's a good show. It's you know, it's been so and I'm there may be another. I'm not gonna say anything now, but I did another show. That I'm not gonna say. I'll announce it if it happens. You know how these pilots are, but. And hopefully I'll be doing All My Children as well. So, you know, I want to, my hope and my dream is to keep working as an actor, do great work as an actor, and be able to support my family in doing it. That's really all that I want. You know, I really am very satisfied that way. So, yeah, the Glades, I play, you know, done a couple episodes. I think it's going to come out in June. And then just continue, and then hopefully this other show gets paid, and then also shoots down here, and it's for a great channel, and then just continue doing All My Children. You know, that's really what I want to do. So.
Well, now that I have Hulu, maybe I can find the Glades on there because now I have to watch it because you're on there. See what I mean?
Yeah.
See how that starts?
I think you can. Thank you. I think you can. I know it's on Netflix, but I think you can see it on Hulu.
Yes, I just found it. It is. Yay!
Great. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Isn't it incredible? I love it. Hulu, Netflix, it's all good.
Hulu is something.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool? They even have movies on Hulu. I didn't even know that until recently. They have movies. ESPN has an app. You can watch ESPN online. I think amazing.
Well, the only thing I'd watch as far as sports go would be hockey because I'm a big hockey fan, but other than that, I don't really watch sports. So I guess I could tell my husband about that app.
And what's your secret? What's your team for hockey?
Oh, gosh, Blackhawks. Hello, I'm from Chicago.
Hello. Yeah, there you go. Well, I'll make sure to tell Torsten that you're a Blackhawks fan because I know he loves what are they? The Wings, the Detroit.
Red Wings.
Red Wings?
Oh, my God. He's obsessed with these guys. I don't know if you knew that, but, yeah, Torsten's like, that's his thing.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you're going to have to tell him to get on my show, and we'll discuss it. We won't even have to discuss his career.
You got to talk to Pam because she's not having it with the Red Wings. Like,
right.
Yeah. Oh, you guys
you can let him know that the Blackhawks won the President's Trophy because they were so good this year, and they are playing tonight.
I can't wait to tell him that. I can't wait. I can't wait to see him. Hey, did you know that the Blackhawks won the President's Trophy? I didn't see the Red Wings on that list, buddy.
No.
It's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Torsten. Yeah. See you around.
Yep, the playoffs start tonight, so Chicago's going to be playing Minnesota, and that's